Well, this year in Australia, 4 people have been mauled to death by dogs, with thousands more sent to emergency. But what is it that makes a dog attack? Well, animal behaviourist and Pooches at Play host Lara Shannon is here to tell us more. It's nice to see you, Lara. Hi. And thank you for bringing in all these beautiful dogs who are often breeds who are considered to attack more than most. But you're saying that's actually a bit of a fallacy.
Yeah, it is. Look, any dog can attack. We need to be really clear about that. It's not down to breed. There are so many other reasons why dogs attack, so we need to keep that in our minds first and foremost.
OK, because we've got some American Staffies here.
We do. We have the very aggressive-looking, terrible, mean dogs, the American Staffy cross American Bulldog, which, of course, looking at these guys, they're not inherently built in to attack people, so we need to keep that in mind.
So what makes dogs suddenly attack?
Well, as trainers, most of the time what we see fear-based aggression. Dogs acting out because they just have no other option, or they feel that they've got no other option to defend themselves, so they are reacting to that. And another thing to keep in mind as well, when we hear that dogs suddenly attack, medical. A dog could have a thyroid, it could have a tumour, and that can actually make dogs turn.
That happened to Ollie. Really? My beautiful, beautiful dog. He got a tumour.
He was a little dog, right?
Yeah, little dog.
Yes, little dog.
And I was so frightened to move in the bed because he would go me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was just changed his demeanour.
It does. So we need to keep that. And the problem is often when we see these attacks, the dogs are immediately taken away. So there's no ability to do tests around these dogs to find out what the trigger was and what was it that caused it. So we're still always speculating. So it's really about education and understanding why dogs do what they do, and not putting in positions where they are provoked or they're feeling fear.
Yeah.
But is it sometimes the owner?
There is that too, Denise. Look, ownership and responsible dog ownership, training, obedience, being a good, firm, fair leader, particularly if you've got the stronger breeds, OK? There are some dogs, if they bite or they attack, they are going to do more damage than others. So as an owner, you need to be responsible, make sure that you understand what your dog is capable of, and make sure that you are doing the right thing as the owner. Just like driving, when you're driving a car, you have to have a licence and you have to do the right thing.
There's also responsibility as well, I think. People, I've got 2 little boys who absolutely love dogs. They run up to dogs in the park, which I'm teaching them, no, you can't do that. You need to ask if you can pat the dogs. How should you approach a dog?
Yeah, look, and in schools they're taught put your hand out to a dog, everyone you see it. That's a great way to get your hand bitten, especially if the dog is fearful and you're putting your hand into their face. So really the number one thing is you see any dog, call them, pat your leg, call them over to you first. If the dog stands back and really doesn't want to come up, that means...
What are you doing?
Leave it alone. I know, they're having a grand old time. Leave it alone.
Now, all of these dogs are up for adoption.
That's
now,
right.
What do you need to know before you actually adopt a dog and it's going to be a right fit for you?
Yes, exactly. So when it comes to... You do need to know the breed, and that's not because whether it's aggressive or not. You need to know the breed because you need to know what exercise needs, what training. Oh, here we go again, Joe. Here we go. For example, we've got Storm here, the black... Great Dane cross. We've had people put them up for adoption because they go, I didn't know it was going to grow so big. I mean, seriously, it's a Great Dane. So know your breed, know how big they're going to get, what exercise needs they desire, how much training they do, have they got a strong prey drive? So really keep them, that's where training and a good firm handler comes into play. That's all right, Storm.
Well, they're beautiful dogs and they need a lot of exercise and a family who is going to love them.
Exactly, they do.
And walk them.
You can see Lara at the Dog Lovers Show in Sydney this weekend. Make sure you visit as well at the Adoption Zone to meet these gorgeous dogs and other pooches who are looking for a new home. Pooches at Play airs on Channel 10 at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Lara and your very special friend, thank you.
And thanks to these guys, how amazing were they?
OK, coming up, attention shoppers, that special might